But this is the one I'll tell you. The Dangote factory in Okwela will cease to work if anything happened to that girl. Because like it or not, that's still my sister. And that's my local government. It happened. It will not be a joke. But if that girl lose her life as a result of the recklessness of your driver, Aliko Dangote group, it will not be funny.
You see this case about Fina's sister, Dangote is not coming out from it without feeling anything because the pressure is high. The conversation is high on the internet. Everybody's talking about it, like everybody's now voicing out. It's as though in the past nobody they talk about them, or maybe see people never find voice, so they go just call out Dangote. But right now, like everybody is now having a voice to call out Dangote for one casualty or the other that they have experienced as a result of maybe losing their loved ones, or maybe their loved ones being hospitalized as a result of the carelessness or the recklessness of the drivers of the Dangote truck. So you see this time around there, like the tension is high on the internet, and if care is not taken, like if the company, the Dangote group, does not handle this situation with every carefulness that is required, something will come up for him body. Because right now, Very Dark Man has threatened that is going to shut down the Dangote factory that's in Edo State. But guys, before we go into the gist of this, if you never subscribe for this channel, right now subscribe, like this video, and also turn on the post notification. And to all our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming to watch and view our amazing content. Now, Very Dark Man has threatened that he's going to shut down Dangote factory that is in Edo State if anything happened to Fina's sister, if it ever gets to that extent, that he's going to make sure that Dangote's factory in Edo State is going to shut it down. And it happens that Edo State is the major hub of the Dangote factory in Nigeria. Like the millions and the billions that it's making is majorly from Edo State. And according to Very Dark Man, he was lamenting that how can Edo State be the major place you get your money from, and the neighboring, like the community, the host community, do not have any social or basic amenities. There's no electricity, no good roads, water, or anything as such. So what is the corporate social responsibility that the Dangote group is now undertaking as a company? Say if Dangote be the richest man in Africa, say that one na for a pocket too. Say as far as he's concerned, that if anything happened to Fina's sister, that is going to make sure that the Dangote group is shut down. Now, the thing is, this is not just only about Very Dark Man, and this is not just only about Fina, because a lot of persons have now been coming out to err and to voice out over one casualty or the other that they have suffered from the Dangote group. Now, this is going to be like a nationwide outcry or outburst or protest. Trust me. Like if eventually, let's say Dangote group do not do the needful or do not take full responsibility, and Fina's sister caught by, if Very Dark Man stands up that he's going to Edo State for him to keep to his promise of shutting down the factory in Edo State, trust me, a lot of people are going to support him. Not because he's Very Dark Man, but because they have also suffered the same fate. And you know, in this kind of a matter, Nigerians easily get emotional and sentimental, and it's going to be a whole lot of things. And Dangote group is actually going to face the heat and the trouble that will come with it. So in his best interest and in the interest of everybody, including Fina's sister, who is now in critical condition, we just hope that he does the right thing, like he takes responsibility. Now, according to Very Dark Man, and that is obviously the fact, that he's saying that the reason why Dangote do not want to take responsibility of Fina's sister, because if he starts up, other people, like other victims, other persons that are falling victims of the Dangote truck accident and stuff like that, we now start demanding for the same treatment, for the Dangote group to take responsibility. But of course, that is what it should be. Like, you cannot be benefiting from the society and then you are not in any way trying to pay back to the society when the action that you are taking is making the society to suffer. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, he cannot be benefiting from from Nigerians and from Nigeria. And when Nigerians become casualty of his business, he will not take responsibility. It does not just make sense. So it only means that henceforth he should be careful on the kind of workers, this time around drivers that he's employing to be driving his truck in any part of Nigeria, because he should know that if they commit any casualty, that the company is going to take responsibility, full responsibility. So no more employing underage drivers or drivers that are not qualified, that do not have the driver's license and do not even have any proper training, but just some shadow training. And then at the end of the day, because these drivers, when they do this thing, it's either they run, they will not be there. They'll either run with the truck or leave the truck there and run away. And what then happens? Dangote is very connected. He can get back his truck anyway. And since all these incidents started happening with finance system, we've not had any information from the police, from the military, or even from the government regarding. Government have not seen anything. And this actually concerns the richest man in Africa. Like, how does this just make sense? That this will just go a long way to paint Nigeria in bad light before other African countries. Well, we just hope that the needful is done and then we don't lose Fina's sister to this incident that already happened. Otherwise, Dangote factory will be shut down in Edo State, according to Very Dark Man. Well, guys, like, what is your take in this? I go to the comment section to wait for your thoughts. Do not forget to like and share this video and subscribe on this channel if you're yet to do so. I will see you next time. This is GSTV.